it's Amelia bringing you another Microsoft Word video. In this video, I'll explain how to use the ShowHide to view hidden symbols in your document. Let's get started. So the ShowHide can be found in the Home tab in the ribbon, and here's the icon here. It's actually a paragraph symbol, and once you mouse over this particular icon, actually any of the icons, a little tooltip will appear in a box. This tooltip tells us that the ShowHide can show paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols, and it does come in really handy when you're trying to format your document and you just want easier ways to figure out what's going on behind the scenes. So let's give a look. So if I click on this icon, then you'll notice that you see symbols now that you don't normally see. So for instance, on the right you see an end of row marker. In this case, a hard return is pressed. This is symbolized by a paragraph marker. And this is actually, this circle with the little 4 legs on it is an end of a row. Can't really tell, but this is actually a table. And since this particular table is all shaded in orange, there's no lines, horizontal lines separating the rows. Let's look further down, and here you could see a continuous section break. Also notice that between the words there's a dot, so each space is represented by a dot. And if we look further down, you could see that here's some spacing here, here's a column break, and down a little further you'll see a page break. So those are examples of the different hidden symbols and formatting characters in your document that you don't normally see. So I'm going to turn the ShowHide off for a moment and show you there's a few things that I want to edit in the document, and I want to show you the difference with having the ShowHide off and on, and how much easier it is with the ShowHide on. I do use it a lot, especially when I'm trying to format and I need to see what's going on behind the scenes. So let's give a look here. Now in this first paragraph there's some excess space here after the first sentence, and notice the difference now. I can't really tell how many spaces are here or what's actually going on if there's an extra tab. So if I click on the ShowHide, I could see that there's an extra couple spaces here. So I want to actually only have one space, so I want to delete the extra spaces, and I'm just going to turn off ShowHide for another. The next example, so down here there's some excess space between these two paragraphs. Now you could try without using the ShowHide, and just now I'm hitting the delete key, but I see nothing's happening. So if I click the ShowHide, I could see that there's actually a string of spaces here plus an extra hard return. Now with having the ShowHide on, I know I can easily get rid of that space by just selecting all the spaces and the hard return and pressing delete, and that gets rid of that excess spacing. And my next example is here in the right on in the numbered list here. There's some excess spacing here, and when I click on the ShowHide, I could see that there's one extra space, an extra tab. The right arrow symbolizes a tab, and 3 excess spaces. So it's easy enough for me to just select all that and hit delete, and that fixes that. And my last example, I'm going to scroll down, and on the third page, actually on the next page here, I notice that there's an extra blank page. I'm not really sure what's going on. When I click, I notice that the cursor is kind of in the center here, so I really need the ShowHide to tell me what's there, and it's just an extra page break. So if I put the cursor in front of it there and hit delete, then my blank page disappears. So that's a sneak peek of the ShowHide and how it can benefit you when you're formatting your document. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.